Hey YouTube, this is Mr. King Liam, and today I have the second deck profile for deck profile month. It is my Sishunder deck profile. Now I know it was a little bit of time since I've done the Blue Eyes one, but I'm finally bringing you the my Thunder deck profile, and I'm hopefully going to bring the Cyber Dragon and Go arts types. It's whether I get time to film them in this month. But anyway, this video is focusing, of course, on the Thunder deck profile, which focuses on 3 main cards. They are Sishunder. Basically, summon it, you get a Thunder back from the graveyard into your hand in the next turn. But my two of my favourite cards in the deck are Mahunder and Pahunder. These are the these two cards allow you to really get the Thunder cards onto the field, because Mahunder's effect, in fact they both have the same effect. You can normal summon one level 4 light Thunder type from your hand, except Pahunder as an additional normal summon. It's basically the same, except it's Mahunder with that one. Basically you can get quite a lot of your cards onto the field really quickly, and it's really good. I'm also running 2 Thunder Seahorse. Basically you discard it and then you can get two light Thunder monsters with the same well, basically if you discard this you can get like either 2 Pahunder, Mahunder, Sishunder, or probably my favourite card in the deck, 3 Vylon Prism. Now this, if you would have seen, now this not only runs well with Vylon, but it also runs well in this deck profile because one, it's a light Thunder type monster, so you can get onto the field really quickly. 2, it's a level 4 tuner, so you can go for those level 8 synchros really quickly. And 3, if you synchro summon with this and then it goes to the graveyard, you can actually bring it back at cost of 500 life points, equip it to the synchro, and then it gains 1000 attack in the battle phase. So I've used quite a few combos using Vylon Prism. Now for the Exceeds part, we have 2 Summoner Monk, we have 2 Kage to Kage. Basically, well, it doesn't really need much explaining those two. Running 1 Thunder King. It's Thunder. Well, it's a light Thunder, and it also buys you a bit of time, so put that in as well. Honest, bit of a no-brainer. I'm also running Blackluster Soldier because there is a little bit of a variation of light and darks with Kage to Kage and Summoner Monk, and of course all the light monsters. So it's nice to have that as an option. And I'm also running 1 Maxi. The reason I'm running 1 is because that's actually all I have, and the same with Effect Vader. Also, I only have 1. Okay, now for the spells. Surprisingly enough, I'm not actually running that many spells. I'm actually only running 3 different types of spells in this deck. I'm running Dark Hole, 3 Mystical Space Typhoon, and Forbidden Dress. That's actually all I'm running, because actually that's kind of all I need. Now for the traps. The traps is a fairly basic lineup. We've got 1 Compulse, 1 Breakthrough Skill, 1 Torrential, 1 Bottomless, 2 Mirror Force. This trap card I've actually been running quite a lot lately, and I'm starting to get very fond of it. It is 2 Dimensional Prisons. I've only got 1 in Hollow, unfortunately. Would be nice to have that as the second one. And we've got 3 Call the Haunted. So it's basically a stable orientated trap lineup. Now for the extra deck, there is quite a bit of a variation. But for the basic ones, of course, Utopia, Steel Storm Roach, Gemini Pearl, number 50 Black Ship of Corn, Go Cowboy, Koichi Dragon. I decided to run this. I decided I wanted to test this out a bit more, so I've been running it with the deck profile. It has actually come in handy quite a few times. There goes the Rome Roll, and for my 2 multi level 4 requirement monsters, I've got 1 Violent Sigma and number 91 Thunderspot Dragon, because it is quite easy to get out multiple monsters in this deck. Now for the synchros, this is probably the main bit I focus on, I guess. We're running one Catastor. It's nice to have as an option, just in case, like, I bring Effect Veiler out and have a level 4, so it's nice to have that as an option. But this deck is mainly focused on its level 8s. So we've got Scrap Dragon, Crimson Blader, Angel Azura. I decided I wanted to test this out because quite a lot of decks these days actually use banishment builds, like I think Gravekeepers, Dragon Rulers, Prophecies. So it's nice to have that as an option. And of course, one normal Stardust and one Stardust Spark Dragon. And really, that's actually quickly becoming my favourite synchro, actually, Stardust Spark Dragon. I do like using that. So anyway, there is my Thunder deck profile. It's definitely quite a lot of fun to use. It's quite a cheaper deck profile than normal. And now that quite a lot of cards have got reprints, such as Blackluster Soldier. Well, you get the idea. Quite a lot of cards have got reprints in this, so it's quite a cheap deck to make, and it's also definitely a fun one to use. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will be hopefully bringing you at least one more deck profile in my deck profile month. It will either be the Cyber Dragon one or the Go 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 deck profile I'm working on. But for now, this is Mr. King Liam saying bye YouTube.